Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to my grammar and phonetics practice subscriber lesson. Today is the first lesson, dear viewers, and I'm going to start a new lesson from today. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to those people who have just joined and they are watching but not able to make comments. I suggest if you like my lessons, visit my account or sign up from there, from the sign up button. It's very easy. And also each courses cost only $10. So what are you going to get in return? In return, you're going to get 8 1-hourly lesson. So every week there would be 2 1-hourly lesson. Okay, and from this lesson, what are you going to learn? I'm going to show you in a moment. So bear me a moment, please, dear viewers. It's really my pleasure. So from this grammar and phonetics practice, we're going to get lesson plan. Reading paragraphs and identifying as well as practicing grammar patterns. Number 2, reading along with sound or phonetics practice. Discussion and explanation of any questions on answers. Feedback and suggestions. Okay, so once again, dear, it's really my pleasure to see all the lovely people. So remember, each of our lesson consists of 8 live classes, 1 hour duration. All right, so once again, dear viewers, welcome to my Tuesday night's grammar and phonetics practice lessons. As you might be aware, it is a subscriber lesson. No one can join except my subscriber. No one is able to make comments because it is filtered by the IT that only my students, learners and subscribers are able to come here and make comments. If you like to join, you are very welcome. Visit my account and sign up from there. So this is my lesson plan for this 8 lab classes. Each class has 1 hour duration, and we're going to learn read paragraphs and identify and practice grammar patterns. Once again, number 2, while we're reading, we will be practicing the sounds or the phonetics, especially British IPA. And the third one would be discussion and explanations of any questions I've answered, and feedback and suggestions. So, dear viewers, it's really my pleasure Okay, so until my subscriber is here, let's wait a little while. In the meantime, possibly we can listen to BBC podcast for our understanding and developing our pronunciation. Remember, listening is a prerequisite for any speaker if you like to develop your quality of English. The more we listen, the more we understand, and the more we try to replicate or imitate the pronunciation. And dear viewers, if you see the heart-shaped symbol, just touch it once to support me. It doesn't cost you anything other than just touching once. And if the number has gone up, definitely you have given me the support. Okay, so once again, you're watching the live stream from England, and our local time is 8:58 p.m. Tuesday night. If you haven't seen me before, this is Rahat Ali, a part-time TEFL certificate teacher from England. I teach English grammar, spoken English, IELTS coaching, and basic British IPA. Dear viewers, remember that without practicing a lot, there is no way you can develop your English language, either writing or speaking, as well as reading, and definitely listening. As you know, that English language, and like other languages, four component features: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And we all have to do you know same time, so that we can build our confidence, we can take our language to the next level, we can move forward. Okay, it is really an important matter for all of us as a learner. The more we learn, the more we practice, we become expertise. Our expertise grows, we become more expert, and our expertise grows. Remember that there is no easy way to learn a language, no shortcut method, no quicker method other than your dedication, your consistency and hard work, and your efforts. Okay? Hey, Monica is here. Welcome, Monica. I've just invited you to hop on, Monica. Hello, Monica.
Hi, teacher.
How are you doing today?
Hello. Can you hear me, teacher?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
Teacher, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I am doing well, teacher. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Can you
you.
hear me, teacher?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, thank you. Sorry. Maybe the connection was not okay today.
All right. So, welcome and thanks for joining this lesson. Monica,
Thank you to you, teacher.
you're welcome. It appears that this lesson is only for you. There is no one.
I am I am lucky, teacher.
You
Thank you
are.
so much.
You are indeed. I hope that someone might join after seeing our lesson and the way we, conduct our, studies here. So, Monica, welcome and thanks for joining. As you know, it is a time controlled lesson. After an hour, it's going to be finished. Okay. So, let's move
Yes,
on
teacher. I know.
quickly. So, what are we going to learn? As you know that it is 8 live classes for every course. Each class has not had sorry has 1 hour duration.
Mm-hmm.
So this lesson's name is grammar and phonetics practice. Was what are you going to learn? We're going to read paragraph, and from the
Oh,
paragraph we'll identify grammar and practice it as we go through. And after that we'll practice the sound and phonetics according to the
mhm.
British IPA as well as American IPA. Okay, then
Mhm.
we discuss, we explain, and if you have any question and answer, we'll give feedback and we'll suggest for the next, you know, what to do. Okay,
Perfect, teacher. Yes, totally agree.
that's great. So, would you like to tell us once again, how was your day?
Okay, teacher. My day today is was fantastic. Um, a little busy because today is my first day that I need to go physically to my job. And but it's okay because I have the opportunity to see again my coworkers, and I am happy about that. And no more teacher. After that, I was waiting for your class in order to attend because I try to join with you in other lessons, but I can't because your time is other time. You are in other country, and usually I can attend because I usually sleeping in that time, teacher. And then I am so happy to join today.
Yeah, I thought about you and I have just, chosen this time so that you can, and maybe some other people can join.
Yes, teacher, maybe.
Let's see, you never know. Somebody might be interested to join us. Then you'll have more people here. Okay, welcome once again to our grammar and phonetics practice lesson. I have chosen a very easy book today that we'll start reading. As
Mhm.
I have indicated, as we go through, we're going to explain the grammar rules,
Mhm.
patterns. We'll identify it. We'll practice the sound, and we'll discuss and move on. Okay,
Okay, teacher, perfect.
that's great. Let me know if you can see the screen clearly or not.
Yes, clear, teacher.
Okay,
Totally clear.
would you like to read it, please? Uh-oh, we lost you. Sorry.
Okay, teacher, sorry, I don't know what happened.
No worries, I'm always here.
Okay, I can see, teacher. It's clear, crystal clear.
Crystal clear. Crystal clear.
Mhm. Crystal clear.
Okay, would you like to read it, please?
Of course, teacher. Paulina and her pets.
Okay, remember, Paulina is the name of a boy or a girl?
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Hello?
Monique, I can hear you.
Hello, teacher.
Can you see me? I'm waving hand.
Hello, teacher.
Oh, I don't know what's the problem. Can you hear me now, Monica?
Teacher.
Yes, I can hear you. Uh-oh.
Teacher.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, teacher, but not clear.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's the problem here,
Not
but
clear.
I can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me perfectly?
Yes. Yes.
That's great. So, would you like to start reading Paulina and her pets?
Yes, now it's perfect. Now it's perfect.
Great. Carry on reading, please.
I don't know.
Monica.
Oh no.
Hello. Can you not hear me,
Maybe
Monica?
the connection is not okay. Yes, yes, I can see you. I can see you, but
You, you can't hear my voice, can you?
yes, now it's perfect. And you?
Yeah, that's great. I can hear you too.
Perfect, teacher. I don't know what happened.
So carry on reading, please.
Okay. Paulina and her pets.
Okay. Paulina, is it a name of a boy or a girl?
Usually a girl, but I don't know. Maybe in other countries is a man. But in my country is a woman name.
It's a girl's name. I've written
Girls
another name. Is it a boy or a girl?
another name?
In the commentary section, I've written another name.
Okay. Paulina. Paulina.
Pauline.
I think it's Pauline. Maybe it's a girl too.
Okay. Yeah, Pauline, Paulina, these are all girls' name. But
Mhm.
Paul is the name of a boy, right?
Oh yeah, right,
Like
right, of course.
Paul McCartney, the famous singer.
Yes, I know Paul McCartney. McCartney.
Paul McCartney. Do you like his songs?
Beatles, from the Beatles.
From the
Yes, of
Beatles.
course, I like it.
Yay.
Yeah, sure. I love
So,
Beatles, teacher, to be honest.
so you're going to sing a song for us at the end of the lesson, okay?
Ah, perfect, teacher. When you sung this song, definitely I join.
No, I'm saying you need to sing a song for us.
Ah, okay, okay. Okay, teacher. And do you want that I sing? I will sing that song.
Yes.
Okay, teacher.
All right, let's move on. Start reading, please.
Sure. Paulina Evering was an intelligent girl, and as interesting as she was intelligent and pretty. She was kind-hearted and generous almost to a fault. She was beloved by all the children in her neighborhood, for she was ever indulgent then in some way. She had a beautiful grape vine in the garden, nurtured by her own hand, and when the grapes were ripe, she seldom touched of the herself.
Okay, let's stop here. Is there any new word here for you?
Anyone, okay, never, indulging, ever
Okay,
indulging,
indulging. Okay, so you can see
indulging.
that this, book has been written all in past tense. Like Paulina Evering. Remember, if there is G at the end, we do not pronounce the G. Okay, when we are reading faster or speaking quickly. So Paulina
Mhm.
Evering was an look, was is the signal word. It was past tense.
Past tense. Mhm.
If it is present tense, it should be written as is. Paulina Evering is an intelligent girl. Okay,
Okay.
sorry. From from this word, we understand that it is a past tense. An intelligent girl, and as interesting as she was intelligent and pretty. These are all adjectives. Look, she was kind-hearted, generous, almost to a fault. What does it mean? Almost to a fault.
She generous, almost extremely generous.
Yes, even sometimes people makes mistake and makes any fault to her. She ignores and
Mhm,
she's also generous. Okay,
mhm,
so she was beloved. Remember, you said beloved. It is beloved.
mhm.
Beloved
Beloved.
together.
Beloved.
Very
Okay,
good.
beloved.
Beloved by all the children in her neighborhood. Look at the spelling neighborhood. This is an American book. That's why
Mhm,
neighborhood. there is no U. In British English, we write neighbor, N-E-I-G-H, okay, B-O-U-R. This is the basic difference between the spelling of the British English and the American English, some of them, okay?
Mhm.
If you remember, I explained it. In American English, when we have got O-U-R, they remove the U. Similarly, uh, color, okay?
Okay. And then is only neighborhood is a good pronunciation?
Neighborhood, yeah.
Neighborhood. Okay.
For she was ever indulging them in some way. That means indulging means who takes everything easily. But let us find from the Cambridge Dictionary where it will be better for us to practice, okay? Indulging. Okay, let's change the screen. Can you see? Indulge.
Yeah. Indulge.
Indulge.
British IPA. American?
Indulge.
Indulge. Indulge.
Indulge.
Would you like to read it, please?
Sure. To allow yourself or another person to have something enjoyable, es- specific that is good for you.
Especially.
Especially, okay. Especially that is good for you.
Okay, so which means when you're allowing someone or something for enjoying, okay? So you can make a
Okay.
sentence like that. I don't indulge bad people, but I indulge good behavior, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
Indulge.
look at this example. The soccer fans indulge their patriotism, waving flags and singing songs. I love champagne, but I don't often indulge myself. Read the second example, then explain me what does it mean.
Okay. Do you want that I give an example?
Now, can you see the example on the screen? I love champagne.
Yes, I can see.
Can you please read the second one?
Mm-hmm. I love champagne, but
Champagne.
don't of champagne. Okay, I love champagne, but I don't often indulge myself.
What does it mean, Monica?
Okay, I love champagne, but I don't often indulge my. Okay, that means that the person love maybe drink champagne, but not frequently allow drink.
That's right. She loves it. She drinks it, but not too much.
Exactly, not too much. Too much
Okay.
is not so good.
Okay. Yes. Too much. Excessive everything is bad.
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
Next example we took. Can you please read out this?
Sure. We took a deliberate decision to indulge in a little nostalgia.
Nost-
Nostalgia?
nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Do you know what is nostalgia?
Yes, nostalgia is when you remember something and you feel different kind of emotions.
Right. Bravo. High five for you.
High five. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Let's move on. So, in this case, he was ever indulging them in some way. So, what it means? Now, explain to me.
Okay, for she was ever indulging them in some way. Okay, children in her neighbor, for she was ever indulging them in some way. Okay, she always allow to other people to become better.
Yeah. So she liked children, and she would like to accept their attitudes or behavior. So she indulged them some way.
Exactly. Yes,
All right. Very good. She had a
she's a good person.
beautiful grapevine in the garden, nurtured. What does the word mean? Nurtured by her own hand.
Okay, she had this grapevine in her garden, uh, nurtured by her own hand.
Not
Nurtured, I don't know mean
nurtured.
nurtured teacher.
Nurtured.
Nurtured.
Very good.
What mean
Now
that?
we're going to find it. Once again, nurtured.
Nurture.
Okay, remember that TU sound very often in British English we sound like cha. Similarly, what is today? Today is Tuesday, but in British English we sometimes pronounce it Tuesday, like cha sound. Natural. Okay, so in natural,
Nurture.
look, TU is ta, cha, not ta. Natural. Similarly, nurtured.
Nurture.
Okay, nurtured means when you
Nurture.
take care something carefully. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to show
Nurture.
you so that you can understand the meaning. Once again. So, can you see the word?
Yes.
Okay, let me play the audio. British IPA.
Nurture.
Remember that Monica and all the listeners who are listening to us silently, in British English, both of these R is silent in this word. So, nurture. Can you hear it?
Nurture.
Nurture.
Mhm.
There is no R.
Nurture.
But in American accent,
Nurture.
both of the R are
Nurture.
there. Nurture or nurture.
Nurture.
All right, remember that because British English has short sound and some rules for the pronunciation, which is why it's a bit difficult sometimes, you know. So, would you like to read the meaning, please, Monica? Hello, Monica. Are you there? Monica? Monica, can you hear me? Monica, can you hear me?
Sure. To take care of. Yes, yes, I'm here. I'm here. To take care of. Yes. Can you
Go.
hear me?
Yes, go on. If you see my hands, thumbs
Can you
up.
hear me?
Monica, if you can see my hand,
Hi, hello. I'm here.
then it means I can hear you. Move on.
I am here. I'm here. Oh no, the signal is the problem.
Is it from my side or from your side?
Hello, hello.
Hello. Can you hear me
Oh
now?
no.
Monica, can you hear me now?
Yes, I'm here. The signal is bad.
Can you hear me now, Monica? Hello, Monica. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Monica? Monica, can you hear me? Hello. Would you like to rejoin, Monica? Okay, so nurture means to take care of, feed, and protect someone or something, especially on children or plants, and help him or her or it to develop.
Yes, teacher. Voy a buscar señal. Voy a buscar señal. Voy a buscar señal.
Okay, Monica, can you hear me? Okay, carry on reading then. So she had a beautiful grapevine in the garden, nurtured by her own hand. And when the grapes were ripe, she seldom tasted of them herself. But when any little boys or girls called to see her, she would ask the servant to go into the garden and give them bountifully of the luscious fruit. Monica, can you hear me? Hello, Monica.
Luscious.
So it has luscious fruit. Monica, can you hear me? Monica, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, and you?
I can hear you. Carry on, yeah?
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, teacher?
Yeah, I can hear you. But can you hear me? Oh, signal is bad. Okay.
Yes, now it's better, teacher. Now I can hear you.
All right. Would you like to carry on reading now?
Oh, yeah, teacher. Oh, the signal is really bad, teacher. Okay. Can I start?
Sure.
Okay. Self. Okay, Paulina. Self, but when any little boys or girls called to see her, she would ask the servants to go into the garden and give them beautifully on the luscious fruit. She
Yeah.
was known
What does luscious means?
uh, bountifully of the luscious. I don't know. I don't know what mean bountifully. Teacher.
Bountifully. So,
Bountifully.
but when any little boys or girls called to see her, she would ask the servant to go into the garden and give them bountifully too much of the luscious fruit. Luscious means sweet.
Okay.
Bountiful
Bount-
is too much, adequate,
Too much.
enough.
Okay. Bountifully. Okay. Enough of the luscious fruit.
Luscious. It is
Luscious.
luscious. Yeah, it is not luscious, it is luscious. Though it is LEU, but this is luscious fruit. Okay.
Luscious fruit. What mean luscious, teacher?
L-
Like honey?
Luscious means which is ripe and sweet, like mango.
Sweet. Ah.
Okay, sweet
Okay.
mango, or maybe any other fruits like banana.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's basically juicy fruit, the fruits which have got juice like grape or mango, maybe lychee. Okay,
Lychee. Oh, yes.
okay, now
Okay.
move on. She was
She was known for her humanity to be
noted,
rude,
noted.
noted. She was noted for her humanity to the brute creation.
Do you know what is brute?
Humanity to the brute creation. Nature? I don't know. I read what you mean.
Brute creation means uh, whatever she has created in such an amazing way. Okay, generally brute means savage or rough, but in this case brute is like an metaphoric example. Okay, brute creation.
Metaphor. Brute creation. Mm,
Great.
okay, teacher.
You're doing great, Monica.
Thank you, teacher.
You carry on reading.
She looked upon everything that Drew read as the handiwork of that
Handiwork. Do
handiwork, handiwork.
you want to make it a little bigger?
Okay, thank you, teacher. That is better. She looked upon everything that Drew breathed as the handiwork of that being to which she owed her own existence.
She
Mm,
owed. Okay, she looked
mm.
upon. What does it mean? Look upon is a group verb or phrasal verb.
Look upon,
Look upon.
look upon. Okay, look upon. Aware, like related to awareness.
Um, Let me find out. I think it's care, take care. But let me find out. Look upon.
Look upon, look
Look
upon,
upon meaning is
upon.
considered. Okay.
Uh, she look upon. What's the matter?
So she
She
considered
considered.
everything. She took care everything that drew breathe as the handiwork of that being to which she owed her own existence. It's a bit difficult sentence, honestly.
Yes, teacher. Handiwork.
That means she used
Mm-hmm.
to take care everything by her own hand, whatever the living plants there or animals. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now next sentence. And though
And though she had seen scarcely 12 summers,
scarce.
scarce,
So what does scarce mean?
scarce,
12 summers.
12 summers, scarce.
Do you know
She
the
had
meaning of
seen
scarce?
no, teacher, I don't know.
Scarce mean when there is not enough anything,
No,
less,
no.
not enough.
Oh, okay, teacher, not a no. Okay, 12 summers. She was old enough to feel that by the exhibits even
Exercise.
exercise. You move very fast, teacher. By the exercise of kindness to them beats even.
Mhm.
She could
Events.
evince her gratitude for life, health, another blessing she enjoyed.
Okay, so events. What does it mean, events?
No, Lord, I don't know. Ah, like she noticed, like notice her gratitude. She know about that, related and know about something.
To events means to make something clearly understandable
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, understandable. Okay.
or obvious.
Mm-hmm,
Okay,
uh-huh.
so life, health, and other blessings she enjoyed. All right, next line. Okay,
Paulina,
one moment. Yeah, once again, Monica. All these sentences, if you have noticed, these are all past tenses. She was
yes,
noted, humanity looked
yes.
upon, being, she had seen 12 some, she was old enough, to dumb
Mm-hmm.
based, now Paulina went one day. Okay, from here.
Okay. Paulina went one day to spend a few hours with her cousins.
Mhm.
As she reached the door,
Reached.
they were
As she
reached
reached the door.
reached the door. They were just driving
Mhm.
from the house a poor dog, which has once been such a favorite with them, that they feed in on the greatest delicacies, and never would let it sleep but on a nice cushion.
Okay, so what does it mean? They were just driving from the
Mhm,
house, means
mhm.
they're just trying to beat and scare away the dog to leave the home. okay,
Mhm.
which
Mhm.
had once been such a favorite with them that they fed it on the greatest delicacies, sweet food, tasty food, and never would let it sleep but on a nice cushion. You know, dog used to live on a nice cushion.
Mhm.
Okay, clear?
Okay, yes, teacher.
Then,
Okay. Um, what are you going? What are you going to do with poor Fido? Cried Paulina.
okay,
Oh,
Monica, here is one thing. If you remember, if there is a question, our voice or intonation must go high. So it should sound like
okay.
a question like, hey, what are you going to do with the poor Fido? The dog's name is Fido, right?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Cried Paulina. This is an expression. It's not the crying like like this, okay? She just shouted loudly. Here, cry means she shouted loudly, what are you going to do with the poor Fido? She cried Paulina. All right?
Okay.
So read it one more time. Let me see.
What are you going to do with poor Fido? Cried Paulina.
Better than before. Great.
Okay. Oh, the vile animal, said her cousin Emily. Look how frightful he has grown. I would not let him stay in the house for the world.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to give him to those boys at the door, and it don't care what they do with him, for my brother Charles has given me a little beauty.
Okay.
Come in, and I will show
All right. One moment here. Do you know the meaning of vile and oh? What does oh means here?
you. Vile
Oh,
is a, like,
before vile. Oh, this.
oh, the
Yeah.
vile animal. Yes, the vile is like brave,
No, it's not like brave. It is like unacceptable or
unacceptable,
unpleasant. Sometimes you can see some
Mhm.
animals sometimes have bad smell. We,
Cruel, like related to cruel.
it's not related to cruel. It is like some animals have bad smell. Some birds might
Uh-huh.
have bad smell because the way they grew up, or maybe it is another meaning is unacceptable. Okay, when you don't like anything, we can say like vile animal. Okay, okay.
Mhm.
And another thing, you can see that oh, the expression oh is in parts of base. We call it conjunction. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm sorry,
Conjunct,
not conjunction, interjections. My apology.
interjections.
Interjection,
Okay.
yeah, interjection are those are, if you remember, we took the grammar lesson, those words which are the not words but the part of expression like happiness, sadness, like oh, yahoo, hurrah, ouch, oh my god, blimey. These are some of the expression, okay?
Mhm.
We consider them interjections. These are not original words, but they are the part of the sentences to make the sentences more meaningful, okay?
Mhm. Okay, teacher. Teacher. Could you read?
Yeah, go on. Oh, the vile animal. So look frightful. Frightful, you know the meaning of frightful? Scared.
Look how frightful he was grown. Frightful.
Frightful.
Fright. Uh, no, I don't know, teacher. Could you tell me,
Frightful
please?
means scared.
Scared. Ah, okay. Scared.
All right. Then I would not let him stay in the house for the world. I'm going to give them to this boys. Okay, I've read already. Yeah, Charles, come in and I will show him to you. Okay. Now, from the stop, from this sentence.
Mhm. Stop. Do stay a moment, said Paulina. I beg you will not give Fido to those weak boys.
Mhm.
They will torment him to death. It was but the
Torment. You know the meaning of
torment.
torment?
Yes, related to rain.
No, it is related to punish or torture,
Punish.
physical torture,
Really?
torment,
Torment?
torment. Yeah.
Ah, okay, okay. I was thinking
So they
related
will
to that.
punish such a way that dog might die. Okay, that's the she said. They will torment him to death. Look at this. This
Mm,
story started in the past tense, but they have used present tense and the future tense. If you remember, if it is an in direct narration inside the inverted comma, then you can
mhm.
use any tense. It can use present tense, future tense. It doesn't matter. Okay, Monica. Look,
Okay,
look,
teacher.
look at this.
Yes.
I beg you. There is a inverted comma. Said Paulina,
Mm-hmm.
I beg you will not give feeder to those wicked boys. This is future tense. They will torment him
Mm-hmm.
to death. Okay.
Okay, yes. Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay, teacher.
it was
It was the other day. Some wicked boys fastened a thin pot to a poor dog's tail,
okay. One moment.
and then
Here it
okay,
was, but the other day, other. This th is our non-voice. So the other. It was, but the other day, some wicked boys fastened. Fastened. That word fastened,
fastened. Fastened.
not fastened.
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 Very good. Fasten means bound. Make a knot. Can you see the photo? At the tail, there is
Yes.
something, you know, attached. A tin pot.
Uh-huh. Fastened a tin pot. Yeah, yeah. To a poor dog tail. Oh, yes, yes, I know.
Poor
I can
dog's
see.
tail.
Poor dog's tail.
Okay, then go on.
And then let him run with it dragging after him, frightening the poor creature almost to death. I beg of you, don't let the hard-hearted
Heart.
fellows
Okay, I
hard
beg you of do not let the hard-hearted means the cruel.
hard-hearted cruel. Okay, not let her
Hard-hearted. We say kind-hearted. Hard-hearted is just the opposite. Kind-hearted, right? Like Monica is a
kind.
kind-hearted girl. So if you say that boy is a hard-hearted, means this is just the opposite of kind-hearted, unkind or cruel or merciless.
Okay, teacher. Harder and hard-hearted.
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 Very good. Then
Hard-hearted fellows have him. Give him to me, and I will take him to my little hospital and nurse his as long as he lives.
nurse him. Nurse means take care.
Nurse.
What does the nurses do in the hospital, Monica?
I'm sorry, teacher.
Nurses in the hospital or clinic. What do they do?
Yes, sure. Many nurses at the hospital.
Yeah, they
Sure.
take care of the people. So she just said, I will take him to my little hospital and nurse him as long as he lives.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. Okay, teacher.
very good. So next one, hang on a second. We're on the last one. Fido,
Fido. Fido had gone into the kitchen, where young ladies and dogs have certainly nothing to do, and the cook, who was very busy preparing for a great dinner, had thrown some boiling water over his head and back, and scalded him in such a dreadful manner
okay,
that no one threw okay.
okay, stop here, please. You can see when the dog went to the kitchen, the cook threw some boiling water, hot water, over his head and back and scalded. What does the scalded means? From the hot water, when the dog got some burning skin, we call them scalded.
Scalded and scalded him in such a dread. No,
Dread.
sorry, teacher. I can understand. Could you repeat, please? Scalded. What it mean?
Scalded means from the hot water when you get burned.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you,
Hello.
Monica. Did you
Are
lose
you
this?
there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you not see me? I should be here always. Monica, hello.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Yes. Yes. I'm here. The signal is not okay. 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 I'm here, teacher.
all right. Look at the meaning. Scald.
Scald. To burn the skin with boiling liquid. Ah. Okay. Okay. I understand. To burn the skin with boiling liquid or steam.
Okay. So when
Okay.
the dog went
Uh-huh.
to the kitchen, someone threw hot water and the dog scalded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Carry on reading, please.
Sure. Okay. Manner that no. Yeah. Emily. Emily was so much enraged.
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 One more.
Emily was so much enraged.
Enraged means become angry. This is a synonym.
Enraged.
Unrest. Yeah. Raj is the noun and rest is the adjective. So Emily was so much unrest with the cook and shed so many tears when she saw her pet suffering so much. Go on like this.
Mm. Okay, teacher. Emily was so much enraged with the cook.
Again, unrest. One go, not unrest. And rest.
Enraged. Okay. Enraged.
Very good. Bravo.
Enraged. Thank you, teacher. Emily was so much enraged with the cook, and shed so many tears when she saw her pet suffering so much, that everyone thought she had an excellent heart and was really attached to her dogs. But as soon as she was
Cute.
cured,
Mm.
cured, she was cured, and she found he had lost an eye and had no hair on his back. She could not bear the scent of him,
Sight of him.
sight of him.
So what?
Fido was beaten.
One moment now. What happened? You see, when the hot water is thrown to the dog had injury and lost her hair and lost one eye. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Wow.
she could not bear the sight of him, which means she was not able to see this scene. She felt sad and bad. Okay,
Okay.
all right. Next sentence.
Fido was beaten out of the ball of the
Ho-
hall.
okay, so it is a passive voice. Fido was bitten out of the hall. That
Mhm.
means
Passive voice.
someone, yes, someone or some people have had bitten or bitten, bit, bitten, bitten. Yep. So someone had bitten Fido on the hall.
Beaten out of the hall. Mhm.
Okay,
Beaten. Yes.
okay. Then
Yes. Fido was beaten out of the hall. Oh, poor Fido.
yes, sometimes some children are
Okay.
so cruel. They like to beat all these animals like
Yeah,
dogs,
yeah, teacher.
cats.
So, cats, teacher, especially cats. Childs are sometimes cruel.
Yeah.
They try to love cats or dogs, but
Do you have a
maybe
cat or
can
dog,
they can.
Monica?
Uh, Nowadays not, but in the past I had two cats and three dogs.
Oh, really? So what
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
happened
very
to them?
precious. I changed to live to other place, and I don't have no place to that in order to they stay safe and safe in my new place, my new home, because they need big space for running and stay okay.
All right. Okay. Carry on reading. You have got 13 minutes more.
Okay, teacher. Obliged to look for bones and sleep in a corner on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And at last, if Paulina had not come in time to save him, he would have been given up to half a dozen wicked boys, who would okay, who would have tormented him to death.
Tormented.
Tormented, who
Mhm.
would have tormented him to death.
You know the
Paulina was now
one moment. Wicked boys. What does it mean? Wicked boys.
a dozen wicked boys, half
Naughty. No,
a
naughty.
dozen wicked boys.
Naughty boys. Okay. One not good.
Okay, naughty boys.
Hmm. Okay. Go on.
Paulina was much displeased with her cousin from this circumstance, for her character was very different from Emily, Emily's,
Amelis.
from Emily's, different from Emily's. At the little hospital she had
Alluded.
alluded,
Alluded.
she had alluded to us for her sick or lame animals.
Hmm. So
Um,
now you
it
understand. She built a hospital for the sick or animals that cannot walk. Lame means the animal that can't walk. Okay.
Mhm. Okay,
Mhm.
okay. It was composed of a
Com-
dog.
compost.
Composed. It was composed of a dog whose paw had been broken, a cat whose ear had been bitten off by a great rat which it had caught,
Mm-hmm.
and squirrel, a blind squirrel,
A blind squirrel.
blind squirrel.
Okay, so it was composed of a dog, which means in the hospital, these are the animals live there. Okay, a dog
Mhm,
whose paw had been broken. You know the paw, the claw of the dog. A cat whose ear had been bitten off by a great rat, which it had caught, and a blind squirrel. Okay,
mhm, mhm.
so how many animals are there? Tell me.
How many animals?
Yeah.
Cat, dog, and rat.
No, no rat.
No, but great rat which it had
Read it
caught.
again, please.
Okay, okay. A cat, a cat whose ear had been bitten off by a great rat which it had caught, and a blind squirrel.
Blind squirrel.
Blind squirrel.
So how many animals are there? Tell me the names again.
Okay. Dog,
Mm-hmm.
dog and cat. Dog and cat.
Dog and cat and
um,
there is another one.
a rat.
No, no, read it again. You'll find the answer. Read from here. It was composed of a dog.
Okay. A cat. Okay. A cat is one whose ear had been bitten off by a great rat which it had caught, and a blind squirrel. What is blind squirrel?
Squirrel is another tiny animals. Let me show you. I'm sure you have seen it somewhere.
Ah,
So
okay,
it's
this
a
is an
dog,
animal.
cat, and squirrel.
Squirrel. Squirrel. This is an animal. I didn't listen before. Oh, I
Yeah,
think that is.
I'm sure you have seen it. I'm going to show you.
Ah,
Squirrel.
really?
Yeah,
Squirrel. Okay.
squirrel. Okay, the sound is
Squirrel.
squirrel. Okay,
Blind squirrel.
let me show you. I'm sure you have seen it. Look, look.
Sure. Oh, really, teacher? Oh my God. Sure.
It's called squirrel. Yeah,
No, squirrel. Okay, squirrel.
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 Okay, haven't you seen it?
Three animals, teacher. Cat, dog, squirrel.
The three animals. Very good. Three animals: cat, a dog, and squirrel.
Okay, teacher, thank you. Thank
Bravo,
you. Thank
bravo. Okay, let's move on. Look, there are more. Beside these,
you. Beside this, she had in a cage a little sparrow,
a little sparrow,
whose wing had been broken by a bird of prey.
bird of prey.
Bird of prey.
Do you know what
Bird.
is bird of prey?
Bird of prey.
The birds that uh, chooses the tiny animals like a sparrow and other small birds like vulture. Big
Mm-hmm.
vulture. That's called a bird of prey.
Bird of prey.
So,
Okay, teacher.
so she had a little cage where there is a sparrow as well, whose wings had been broken.
By a bird of prey. Mm.
Okay. Now,
Oh, this is.
as it could not fly to the bottom of its cage for water. Okay. Read please.
Mhm. As it could not fly to the bottom of its of its cage for water or food, she made a little ladder for it so it could jump up and down when it pleased.
Please.
Listen, pleased. Okay, when it's
Okay.
pleased.
So because it didn't have any wings, so it couldn't fly. So she made a tiny ladder so she could step one by one to go for the water and came back. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. She had besides a thrush. Go on.
Which had been almost frozen to death
No, you
and
missed.
never
Sorry, you missed one sentence. Go above one line. She had.
she had besides a thrush which has been almost frozen to death
hmm
and never recovered the use of its feet.
Recovered.
Recovered
This is
this
also past tense. Yeah.
the use of its feet. Okay, recovered the use of its feet.
The
Uh,
use of its feet. Ta feet.
use its feet.
Very good. hmm
But it didn't sing the less gaily.
Okay. It is
So,
not. It didn't. It is. It did not. Look at the word.
okay.
It is not contracted. If it is contracted, you have to read contraction way. It is separate.
Okay.
It did not sing the less gaily. You know the
Okay.
singing gaily means nice,
The
sweet
sing
voice.
less gaily. The sing the less gaily. Good. No, I don't know, teacher. What mean less gaily?
Gaily means
Mhm.
when a bird or an animal sings sweet voice.
Oh
Like
yeah.
some birds
Okay.
can sing, right? Like
Yes. Sure.
like this, yeah. The whistle,
The same.
like this. Okay.
Oh
Sparrow
yes. Yes.
wheels sometimes whistles. Okay, so it didn't sing less gaily, which means though it is crippled, it didn't have any wings. It still could sing well.
Okay.
Okay, we've got 5 more minutes. Let's read one more minute, then we can talk a little bit.
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Hello.
Monica.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Your signal is going on and
Okay.
off today.
Yes. Yes. I'm here.
Okay, read the last sentence. Though a cripple.
Okay. And never recover. In this part, and never recovered the use of its feet, but it did not sing the less gaily. Though a cripple, she
Though.
had also though
Though cripple.
though though ripple
Cripple.
triple 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 Cripple is okay, teacher. Cripple.
Yes. Do you know the meaning of cripple?
Cripple. No, I don't know, teacher. What that is mean?
Okay.
So a cripple.
Okay. Cripple means when a bird or man, their legs or arms are broken and cannot function properly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Monica.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so we have got 2 more minutes. Let's finish here and go back. Do you have any
Oh,
other questions?
no, at the moment, teacher. But thank you so much. The lesson was amazing. I can't. I I learned more new vocabulary. I can read and practice my pronunciation. Honestly, was a beautiful lesson, teacher. Thank you so much.
Uh,
I am hope. I hope that I can join next class, and I hope that the connection will be good, teacher, for sure.
connection would be better.
Will be better. Yes, will
Yeah.
be better.
Okay. Remember that there are some sentence patterns. In all of the stories, they started with past tense, but sometimes they have used in present tense and future tense only. In that case, remember that it is a grammar rule when you describe any incident in the past, because it's an old story, we always use past tense like was with the verb with ed. You have seen many verb with ed like scalded, then resolved, okay, then perceive, something like that. Remember that
Okay.
when the verb had ed at the end, that means it is a past tense. But we have also seen there sometimes there is direct narration with the comma inside. The person has used present tense and the future tense. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay,
remember
teacher.
that when you are describing past, but still we can use present and past, but it should be within the comma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
Okay,
any
teacher.
other questions, comments? We'll carry on reading tomorrow as well. As see, from the reading we can go for vocab, pronunciation, and grammar. We can
Of
practice
course,
this
teacher.
way and develop. And also, I'll suggest you, Monica, when you have time, spare time, free time, write 2 or 3 new vocabulary and make sentences. Maybe we can practice here. Then you can tell
Mm-hmm.
me, "Oh, look, I have learned today. Is it correct or not?" Okay.
Okay, teacher. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your advice.
No, no
And teacher,
problem. Go
I
on.
noticed that something most of time I confuse how I pronounce letter ed at the end of some words. Maybe I need to try to practice the
That's
rules.
that's right. Especially verb that had ed at the end. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right. Like unrest. That is one word.
Uh-huh.
Unrest. Remember unrest.
And rich. Yes, yes, teacher. And rich.
Okay. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
teacher.
7 seconds more. I'll see you tomorrow. You take care.
See you, teacher.
See
Have a
you.
good day. Have a good time. See
You
you.
too.